Why do we think that locks and braids or Bantu knots are inherently unkempt? What makes them inherently unprofessional?
Historically speaking, these particular hairstyles or the particular hair texture that African descendants largely possess has been racialized. It has been a basis of racial exclusion, a basis of racial stigmatization, and a basis of racial segregation, not only in the United States, but around the world. My work is really trying to convey and to communicate that straight hair, locked hair, braided hair, twisted hair, all hair is good hair.
There is so much about hair or not having hair that are so foundational to so many people's identity. And if hair is such an important part of you, just like your skin, your voice, why would we not think of that as being part of somebody's identity or their lived experience? For us to say that hair is not a part of that, I think just defies what has been human existence. I definitely think it's a human right, and it is certainly an expression of many people's cultural and racial identities. We are just unequivocally saying something that has existed, in my mind, for as long as we've had an anti-discrimination provision covering race, which is that this is race discrimination. Discrimination against black hair or black hairstyles is race discrimination. And that is something that I'm really hoping other jurisdictions will follow with.
Unfortunately, this kind of pejorative stigma associated with, say, natural hairstyles or natural hair texture that has been affixed to, say, African descendants has been described as something that is bad, that's something that should be policed, that is something that should be punished, and actually tried to be eliminated in many ways, and that therefore we should cover or alter our hair in order to achieve a straight hairstyle, because that straight hairstyle is being considered to be good or positive in nature. For me, like for many African descendant women and girls, to wear our hair naturally or how it naturally grows, or to wear protective hairstyles like braids or twists or locks really is not very much of a choice. Otherwise, I'm going to suffer either temporary or permanent hair loss.
The damage that treatment can cause on one's physical body, including their scalp, that also is costly. There is psychological cost to having to do that as well, when that is not how you want to present yourself. So I think there are real costs involved, and rectifying that is also certainly a part of addressing this as a human right. This was one of those everyday indignities that unfortunately the law has gotten wrong and has been allowed to persist because people have just failed to come forward and say, no more, this is race discrimination. What I think that New York City has done is it has provided that first step. You know, sometimes it just takes, I think, some courage in leadership or some courage in the law to call out something for what it is. And so it is allowing other jurisdictions like California to say, we're not the first. Someone else has done it. It's time for us to do it too.